One, two, three, let's go!
Hi babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mesel, and today we are going to be going through my everyday makeup look together. This particular makeup look, I love to do it when I have errands to run and I want to look cute and put together but not doing too much at the same time. Okay, so let's get right into it. Alright ladies, before you want to start putting any kind of makeup products on your face, you want to make sure your skin is looking as plump and hydrated as mine is looking right now. Before I do anything else, I always make sure my skin is really moisturized and hydrated. First things first, before I put my complexion products, I love to laminate my brows, and I use the Revolution brow soap to put my brows in place. Just brush it into my brows and use the end of my spoolie to flatten it out. Next is primer. You guys, I swear by this particular red elf power grip primer. Oh my god. So how I apply this primer is that I use my fingers and I tap it into my skin. I do not rub. I feel like tapping it in with my fingers just makes the primer just a bit more tacky when it dries down. Another tip, guys, give your primer time to dry down before applying product. It makes such a difference. Next, I'm going in with my contour, and I'm using the Omari Code Bronze Bay in shade Cocoa Bay, and I'm going to be using this flat Real Techniques brush to blend it out. For this particular look, I love to do the underpainting method because I just feel like it allows me to use the least amount of products. As you can see, this product has a grayish undertone on me, and that is because it is a true contour shade for my skin tone. Many people always think bronzers and contours are the same thing, which they are not. Bronzers are a lot more golden and brown and make you look more like would I say warm toned, but contours are meant to cast a shadow in your skin tone. So that is why if you want to actually get a true contour shade, it has to have like a grayish undertone on your skin. After that, I love to go in with the cream blush, and I'm going to be using the one by Fenty in the shade Summertime Wine. How I apply this product is that I coat a dense brush completely in it, and then I begin to pat it into my skin. This product is quite sheer, so I go over it over and over again so the color can pop. After I'm done applying this product, I then go back into my contour brush and make sure that the blend between the contour and the blush is seamless. Next is concealer, and I'm going to be using the Ezekiel Skin Fit Concealer and the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I just put them under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, my upper lip, and anywhere else I would typically want to put concealer. Then I use a small dense concealer brush, and I just use that to spread out the product on my chin, my upper lip, bridge of my nose, my forehead, but I do not use it under my eyes. Then I go in with a beauty blender and just take out any excess product, because at the end of the day we do not want to look too cakey. This is an everyday look. We want to still feel very lightweight. So I just go in with beauty blender and just take out any excess product and also blend out the edges. Then I go under my eyes and then blend out the concealer there as well. We're going to be looking a bit crazy at this point, but remember we are underpainting, and within the underpainting you're going to look crazy before you start to look good. Now it's time to put the face together, and for an everyday look like this you do not want to use foundation, rather you opt for a skin tint, and for that I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in the darkest shade, and I find that this shade is a bit too light for me, so I love to mix it with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, which is my exact shade. Here I'm just showing you guys the shade difference. If you're a dark skin babe, honestly I advise you just to go for the e.l.f. one, because they have more shades for dark skin babes, because this is their darkest shade. Look at how light it looks on me, and this is not even the darkest shade I'm using in the e.l.f. one, and it's my exact shade. So dark skin girls, if you want to buy a skin tint or a filter and you're looking, oh, should I buy the e.l.f. or should I buy the Charlotte Tilbury, I recommend going for the e.l.f. because they have a bigger variety for my dark skin girls. Once I'm done applying this product, I go in with my beauty blender. Make sure it's a damp beauty blender, guys. It makes the world of a difference. And then I just blend out the products just to give myself a seamless blend between my contour, my blush, my concealer, and every other thing I put on my face throughout this video. Just take a look at this blend, guys. I told you to trust the process. Next, it's time to set our face, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier setting powder in the deepest shade, I believe. And you guys, please, if you're going for an everyday look like this, you do not want to use a very light or white powder as a dark skinned person, because it's just going to make your under eyes look really bright and it's not going to give you that natural everyday wear that you're trying to go for. As you can see, this powder I used in this video is kind of like very close to my skin tone, so it doesn't really accentuate my concealer or make it look brighter. Next, I go in with a pressed powder to set the rest of my face, and I use the ZK pressed powder in the shade Cappuccino, and I just basically use a dense powder brush and I just put it all over my face just to make everything, all the cream products I've put on my face, to blend in together and sit nicely into my skin. This step makes the world of a difference in making your makeup look seamless. Make sure you invest in a pressed powder. I know the hype is all around loose setting powders, but pressed powders also are game changers. I also take the product into my neck just to give a seamless blend from my face to my neck all the way to my chest. Honestly, you can stop at the step before this one, but just because I'm extra and may have a bit of blush blindness, I went over my blush with a powder blush, and I'm using the Juvia's Place Blush Duo in the shade Volume 4. And when I'm done with that, I just go in with my pressed powder brush from earlier just to blend everything together seamlessly. Now for brows. I do not like to do too much to my brows, especially when I am going for an everyday look like this one. I do not want to make it look too defined or blockish. I want it to still look very feathery, very natural, not too much. So I really went in with some brow wax earlier. I just reinforced that and brush it out. Then I just fill out the sparse areas very lightly. I do not like to do too much because I don't want it to look too thick. At the same time, I don't want it to look too scanty. So I just fill my brows in with really light strokes, and I'm using the Benefit brow pen here. I'm not sure of the shade, but I think it's cool brown, I think. Then I just, because my brows, typically I wouldn't do this, okay, but because my brows need serious grooming, you can see they are really not defined at all. I haven't groomed them in a long time, so I just took a bit of concealer mixed with my skin tint, and I just roughly, as you can see, I didn't like take my time to carve it out. I just roughly carved it out because at the same time I want it to look very natural. I do not want it to look too drawn out. I'm not trying to do a glam look here, okay? So I carve it out roughly and blend that out. Then I go in with a bronzer and I just use that all over my lid just to bring back my skin tone, okay, because I do not want it to look too defined. Like I said, I want it to still look very natural. Now it's time to set everything in place, and I'm using my e.l.f. setting mist. Okay, you can pause the video and read the name. The name is a mouthful. And you guys, I drench my face. Don't be stingy. Drench your face, because that's the only way it's going to really sink in and blend into your skin. Take your time, drench your face, and dry it with a fan. At this point, I'm just finishing up my face. That is, I define my lashes with some mascara, and then I go in to do my lip combo. And for my lips, I'm using the Nuban Beauty Ultra Lip Liner in shade G7. And a quick tip on how to make your lip liner last all night. So when you draw your first outline of your lips, set that with a setting powder, then go over that set line with another layer of lip liner. You guys, your lip liner is going to last you all night. You don't need to redraw it. You may just need to reapply your lip gloss, but trust me, your lip liner is going to be there all night. When I'm done with this part, I just blend out that darker shade with a lighter shade of brown. Then I go in with a nude lipstick just to, you know, make my inner lip pop. Then I just go back and forth with the products just to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly together. After I'm done blending, you know, all the lip products together, I go in with my glosses. And for this particular lip combo, I use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Parlin, and I use my Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Hot Chocolate. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Are we not obsessed? Do we not love it? It's actually giving fresh air. I don't know, that's what this look just gives me, a breath of fresh air. Like simple everyday glam. You want to look put together, but at the same time you don't want to do too much, but at the same time you want to see over that you're wearing makeup. You know, this is what this whole look is about. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in my next one. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.